Welcome back, everybody. Hey, first of all, thanks for all of you that went in, were with us, and stayed till the very end again today. That was really powerful. That was so awesome with the special event that we did that tied in so well and built upon everything that I showed you yesterday, which built upon everything I showed you at the ITP event that I did publicly last Wednesday. Because if you recall, last Wednesday I talked about CBOE, and look what happened to CBOE since we went ahead and had that presentation. In fact, while the market was going to heck in a handbasket today, CBOE was pushing right to its highs. It closed at its highest level since we went ahead and did that actual event a little over a week ago. It really is powerful to come to these special events that we do, no matter who you are, whether you're just a kind of a person observing from the outside or you're an active, serious trader and investor that really wants to be much closer to what I'm doing here. You have to understand what's going on with these markets. And so today, walking in the door, we are right up at resistance. We had the hourly chart was sitting there with a negative divergence this morning, and the 5-minute chart was sideways and technically damaged and had a negative divergence as well. I actually went in our new mastermind group that we went in and launched. I was in there posting like a madman this morning, sharing different things. And you can see, I said the daily chart is still struggling at resistance. The 60-minute is in negative divergence, and the 5-minute has the technical damage, and negative divergence is struggling with as well. That's why we're seeing this failure to follow through and launch any quality trends there to the upside. Because I was talking earlier about what we were going to have to see there, right there, in order to be even getting excited. Because the 1-minute chart was looking good, but nothing else was. Feels like deja vu, doesn't it? It's the same thing we saw Monday morning when I was doing the ITP training class there with you for everybody who joined ITP last. So really exciting there. So basically this looks just like in fact, this is what that ITP class looked like on Monday morning, right? We had the negative divergence on the hourly chart there. The 5-minute was sideways technically damaged. So I was warning people, no, I don't want to go long. This is basically what it was kind of like, around that time. And negative divergence. And then it started going down. And then people are like, well, do I want to go short? Like, no, I don't want to go short because we're still sideways and technically damaged. And then it sat there for the next couple hours going back and forth till it finally started breaking down a little bit. And so then here we are. Guess what happened today? It's like deja vu, right? These strategies continue to stand the test of time. We had the negative divergence on the hourly chart. We went ahead and had sideways technical damage, and we had a divergence over here. So then it's like, hey, no, not looking for this. And sure enough, then the 1-minute chart looked like it might start to pick up again, but that had a negative divergence as well. And then this thing just rolled over and died a horrible, horrible death, right? Which was awesome because then you take my core strategies, and this thing was just a bloodbath to the downside. It was super awesome. So the key is, it all started from what I shared with you in these classes I did last week for you. Even at the Wealth 365 Summit, I talked to you about this area being resistance. And then at the classes I did for you last week, and then the classes I did for you yesterday, talked with it about being a key resistance. And boy, was it ever. So now here we are back down below support level. So we're going to be watching, does this market continue to deteriorate going into tomorrow, or are we going to try to have some sort of last bastion support attempt to get right back up above this key area? So going to be watching very closely. Tomorrow could be a very exciting day. I'm looking forward to going ahead and having you guys, in the mastermind room talking through it as it's happening there tomorrow. And also, speaking of which, today was just absolutely incredible. Again, it's so great to see all these wonderful people that have been joining the mastermind there. And so we're going to go ahead and do one final class for the state of the market and the opportunity to join the mastermind too, all rolled up in one. I'm going to be sharing even more things. So you saw today I built upon the things from yesterday. Saturday I'm going to go ahead and be building upon those things. So I'd love to go ahead and have you guys join me. You go to becomeabettertrader.com/go. Becomeabettertrader.com/go. Let's build upon what you learned from me a week ago in the ITP and the subsequent classes. And then yesterday's state of the market, today's state of the market. Come join me Saturday morning. You don't want to miss these things. I'm having my best year in modern memory. I'm going ahead and I've won 32 real money trading competitions, 2 more this year. I can't think of a better person to learn from, who's going to actually try to go out and teach you what they're really doing with real money in that too. So a very exciting time. So I'd love to have you this final time in the series to go join me here this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central, 7 a.m. Pacific. BecomeABetterTrader.com/go, and let's go ahead and hit all these wonderful, wonderful concepts, because a lot of people could do well with this kind of thing, but can you also know what to do and when and how in this kind of thing that leads to this kind of thing? Just all incredible. I want to continue to put it all together for you. Okay, so I'll see you Saturday morning. Thanks for being the world's greatest students. Have a great night. See you shortly. Bye bye, everybody.